Okay, so substitute teachers, we all love them, right? I mean, you get to have like free day and you get to do whatever you want pretty much, but some substitute teachers that I've had have been a little odd and some of them have been best friends. So let's talk about some substitute teachers that I've had in the past. Okay, so let me start with this one teacher I had in my Chinese class. It was so weird. When the first time you walked in, you just got this heavy, heavy smell of Axe body spray. And he told us to sit down, be quiet. He's going to do attendance. He's already suspended like 3 kids, I think he said. It was crazy. And what happened next was crazy. He literally sat down, told us what we had to do, which was like a 5-minute assignment, and it's a 45-minute class. He just sat down, and you could hear him playing like mobile games. It's like some sort of like betting game. You would hear like coins and stuff like that. It was so weird. And you just leave, and every once in a while, he'd give you like blank stares of heavy seriousness. You keep opening and closing the window. It was so odd. Okay, now let's talk about the best substitute teacher I've ever had. And so we'll call him Mr. D. Now, Mr. D is awesome. He's like super smart, and you basically just have like a free class with him. He lets you do whatever you want, pretty much. And there's so many things I could say about him, but the one thing that really sticks out is really funny to me. And let me tell you what this. So you remember the crazy teacher from before? Well, it turns out he's actually a prison guard. We told him everything about him to Mr. D, the cool guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think he's a prison guard, and I don't think he like sleeps at all." And we were all like, "What?" And so that was just kind of a weird little occurrence, but yeah, Mr. D was pretty cool, and we had him all the time. Okay, so this next substitute teacher I'm going to talk about, he's actually, there's a husband and a wife, and they both substitute at the school. But we're going to talk about the husband right now. We'll talk about the wife later. But he once substituted us in 5th grade for English class. And there would be these little English magazines that we had to like do work on. And it was so weird. The magazine was literally about dogs, right? And the one picture was just like a dog in like a poppy field or something like that. And he was literally like, you know, poppy seeds are what heroin is made out of. When you heat them up, yeah, it creates heroin. And we were all like, why are you telling us this? But, other than that, he was pretty normal. He was pretty cool. And I've had him in a couple other classes, but he was one of the good ones, other than that one little incident. All right, now let's talk about the wife. She was pretty cool. A lot of people had problems with her, and I never knew why. She always was nice to me. She did a lot of like foreign language and math substitutions because she used to teach French back when she was a full-time teacher. And she was just really knowledgeable. She was one of the ones where you would ask her a question and she would always have an answer about it. And she was just really good. And I don't know why everybody had a problem with her. She was always super nice. So yeah, there's the. Okay, so now let's talk about this music substitute teacher I had back in 4th grade. We literally had 6 different teachers in music in 4th grade. I have no idea why, but this one substitute teacher, we had him for the longest amount of time. He taught us how to play the bongos, African style. He had all the kids come around, and he had all these bongos, and he would teach them how to play them like in an African drum and dance style. And it was really cool, but all the teachers hated him because he was above like all the classrooms, and so all the bongos would just radiate down into the classroom and during testing and stuff like that. So all the teachers hated him for that. So that's it. Those are the literally only interesting substitute teacher stories I have. Stay safe, wear a mask and stuff like that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.